February 2023, Sapporo detectives get a call. Susukino District, a love hotel, room 301. They kick in the door and the scene stops them cold. A man's body lies on the floor, but wait. Something's wrong. His head it's gone. Officers tear apart the room. Bathroom empty, closet nothing, bed frame, mattress. Nowhere. Where is it? 3 hours later, they find Runa Tamura, 29 years old, sitting at her parents' house, drinking tea. She doesn't resist, doesn't cry. A detective asks one question. Where? She points up. They climb the stairs, open the bathroom, and there in a cooler they find it. But here's the twist that broke Japan. Her father carried it, her mother hid it. The psychiatrist, the housewife, the daughter, all three knew. And the phone? That's where it gets darker. Let's rewind. Who was the victim? Toshio Nakajima, 62 years old, a crossdresser who frequented Susukino's nightlife. On February 1st, he checks into that love hotel. Security cameras catch him entering alone. Then, 30 minutes later, a woman joins him. Long black hair, face covered, carrying a large bag. They head to room 301. That's the last time anyone sees him alive. So what happened in that room? Prosecutors say Runa attacked him during an encounter, multiple stab wounds to the neck. But she didn't stop there. She used a saw. Took his head. Why? Police dig into her background. Runa Tamura, 29, no job, living with her parents, barely leaving the house. Neighbors say she was strange, quiet. Her father, Dr. Osamu Tamura, a psychiatrist respected in the community, 30 years treating mental illness. The irony isn't lost on anyone. Her mother ran the household. A normal family, or so it seemed. Detectives search Runa's phone, and that's when everything clicks. Videos, photos, audio recordings, she documented everything. One video shows a gloved hand touching at the head while she hums. Another file, an audio recording. Runa screaming at her father, "I want to kill you." She mentions a voice, calls it Cynthia, says it's her sister soul. Psychiatrists later testify, possible dissociative identity disorder. But here's what seals the case. Her father's phone. Search history from 3 days before the murder. Suitcase load capacity, 100 kilograms. He knew. Police timeline. February 1st, the murder. February 2nd, the father helps transport the head. February 3rd, the mother stores it in their bathroom. That same day, police get an anonymous tip. They raid the house. Find everything: the cooler, the saw, Runa's phone. All three are arrested. Father charged with accessory after the fact. Mother with evidence tampering. Runa first-degree murder. The trial begins in March 2024. Prosecutors play the videos in court. Jury members need counseling afterward. The defense argues mental illness, diminished capacity. The voices made her do it. But the prosecution counters. She planned it. Bought the saw. Lured him. Recorded it. That's not insanity. That's evil. But the prosecution had more, much more. Runa's childhood, her medical records unsealed. At age 12, she was diagnosed with severe social anxiety. By 14, she stopped attending school. Her father treated her at home, and for 15 years she rarely left that house. No friends, no job, no life, just her parents and the voices. Psychiatrist testified she'd been hearing Cynthia since 16. Her father knew. He was a psychiatrist. He documented it in his personal notes, but never hospitalized her, never reported it. Why? Control. The prosecution argued Dr. Tamura kept his daughter sick-dependent, isolated. She became his patient, his experiment, his prisoner. Then there's the victim, Toshio Nakajima. How did Runa find him? A dating app. They'd been messaging for 2 weeks. He thought it was romance. She had different plans. Chat logs recovered from her phone show premeditation. I want to see what's inside. I wonder if I can feel it. Cynthia wants me to do it. She researched anatomy, bought the saw on February 29th, practiced on mannequins. This wasn't a psychotic break, it was methodical. The videos prove it. In one recording played for the jury, Runa sits in her bedroom, talking to herself. But it's two voices, her normal voice, then another deeper, distorted Cynthia, telling her to complete the work. Experts debated genuine disorder or performance. The defense brought in specialists, brain scans showing abnormalities, testimony about her father's psychological abuse. They painted her as a victim broken by isolation, manipulated by mental illness. The prosecution's rebuttal was brutal. They showed the timeline, the planning, the cover-up involving her parents. If she was so mentally ill, how did she execute this perfectly? How did she clean up? How did she manipulate her parents into helping? The jury deliberated for 6 days. March 15, 2025, guilty. First-degree murder. Her father, guilty of accessory. Her mother, guilty of tampering. Sentencing came swift. Runa, life without parole. Her father, 15 years. Her mother, 8. But here's what haunts investigators. Runa's last words in court. She smiled, looked at the judge, and whispered, "Cynthia is free now." If you thought the horror ended here, you're wrong. What other dark rituals and forbidden practices are still being performed in secret? Dive deeper into the chilling world of haunted ceremonies, banned footage, and eerie folklore that refuses to stay buried. Click on the playlist to uncover terrifying recordings, lost evidence, and disturbing stories they never wanted you to see. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for weekly uploads of spine-tingling footage and dark tales that echo from the shadows. This is the Forbidden's Archive, where the hidden truth and haunting evidence come to life.